Every company seems to be jumping on the AI trend these days, and YouTube is no exception. They came up with a YouTube inspiration page, which is meant to give creators ideas. But after scrolling through it, I realized the video ideas are not that good.
Hiring a professional bodyguard to protect me during a chaotic wine tasting date.
So I'm gonna go through the inspiration page and choose 3 ideas and actually create them. Let's see if YouTube knows what it's doing.
Facing my fears by sleeping in a room full of giant realistic spiders. How do you expect me to do? I like the creativity. Can I master the art of high-stakes professional blacksmithing in a weekend? That'd be crazy. Do I look anything like that, man? I live like a Victorian ghost to see if people notice. I'm not doing that. Investigating the bizarre cult of people who think birds are not real. Wait, do people actually think that? Maybe that's a good video. Here is the first video idea from the inspiration page that I chose. I'm going into this with a very open mind because I want to see if they actually can convince me that birds are not real. I don't know, but we'll see. And they wrote a description for me, so I'm gonna read that to you like this is the start of the video if I were to do this for real. We're peeling back the satirical layers of the birds aren't real movement to determine where the irony ends and the genuine conspiratorial thinking begins. By infiltrating digital forms and tracking the absurdist lore of government surveillance drones, we expose how Gen Z weaponize misinformation to mock the very concept of modern truth. That's a very, very intense description. I don't know if I would ever start my video like that. The truth behind birds are real. So I think we watch this to see if it can convince me. What if birds actually aren't real?
I am a bird truther, a person who doesn't believe in birds, and who's part of a larger movement called the Birds Aren't Real movement.
We're part of a movement that believes that every single bird in the skies is a robot.
So the whole thing is that birds aren't real, they've robots to spy on us. Let's see if they can convince me that's true.
Everyone is coming together, all with their own signs.
Imagine you see me in a week with a sign and I'm part of it. Maybe I'll become a true believer. I don't know.
Genocided over 12 billion birds and simultaneously replaced them with surveillance drones in disguise.
Okay, so there are birds that are real, but there's some that are drones.
This is the first time that I've ever broken character in an interview, yeah. And I've realized...
So it is fake.
I have been playing a character for the past 5 years.
What? I literally went into this thinking, damn, I'm gonna be convinced that birds are real because I'm a sucky, naive little bitch. But now this is actually just showing his confession. Okay.
It was pretty much just made up in like 3 minutes.
Wow. He convinced me for 2 seconds.
And then people started kind of telling us what it was.
But did he convince people that they actually were real, like me? Was I the only dumbass? Was this movement always satirical? Or did he actually convince people that birds are real and then they joined and then they're like, oh fuck, he lied the whole time?
We never set out to make an actual conspiracy theory. If anyone digs for 5 minutes.
If anyone puts some thought into it,
Yeah,
it's clearly
you
a
can
joke.
see what's going on. Yeah. This is...
I feel like an idiot because I literally thought this was like a real thing that people believe, but clearly it was never. I'm happy this is the video I started with because I don't have to go down the rabbit hole of believing birds are real anymore. Because imagine I did that. That would be embarrassing. I'm putting this on the internet. So this idea was from obviously the inspiration page and terrible. I don't like it. I feel betrayed. I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Hopefully it's better than this shit.
The truth about pickles, DIY fermentation, and internet food myths debunked.
Wait, I kind of like that idea.
Inspiration idea 2. Listen to this crazy description of this video that the inspiration page wrote. We are plunging into the brine to separate probiotic reality from the internet's vinegar-soaked lies by fermentating cucumbers in a closet and testing homegrown bacteria against store-bought jars. We expose why most modern pickles are just salty shadows of their former selves. It's a messy, bubbling quest for the ultimate crunch. So I'm going to tell you the truth about pickles and answer the most unanswered questions about them. Only the thick, firm, long, hard cucumbers are chosen. The soft ones don't make it. They are scrubbed, rubbed, and cleaned to remove dirt and bacteria. Right after, they are put in salt water, which is also known as brine, if you want to know the fancy name. The salt yanks the water out of the cucumber to prepare it for what comes next. Vinegar is added. This is where everything changes. The cucumber becomes more acidic but stable. Flavor is added, which could be garlic or some kind of spice. Now here's the kicker. Sometimes dill is added. Yeah, dill is a herb. Then they are trapped in jars to ensure they cannot escape. Finally, they're heated again to remove any bacteria. At this point, they've gone through a lot. What was once firm, long, and strong is no more. Haven't they suffered enough? The liquid that pickles sit in is the brine, which we talked about earlier. This juicy juice is what ensures that the pickles don't go bad. But who can blame them after everything they've gone through? So they remain locked away until they are devoured. Pickles go through a lot just to be eaten. Now that is the full story of a pickle. Way darker than you thought, right? Now that was inspiration idea number 2. One more to go.
Can an amateur master professional card throwing to pop 50 balloon targets? Is that a thing? Wait, I kind of like that.
So of course, I blew up 50 balloons with the help of my family. Thank you.
Kira, you haven't blown up enough balloons if you're not laughing.
This is what it has to say about it. We bridge the gap between polar trick and precision sport by attempting the puncher 50 balloons using only flicked playing cards. We push past the initial risk fatigue to master the high felicity flick, transforming a deck into a lethal arsenal while documenting the agonizing transition from clumsy amateur to consistent long-range marksman. Why do they use such big words? They're describing popping 50 balloons with cards. So that's exactly what we're about to do. Here's the cards. I'm gonna be an amateur, master, professional card thrower who's gonna pop those fucking balloons. It's not me against the world, it's me against the fucking balloons. Oh! How the fuck do you do this? Let me get closer. Oh, I hit it. I hit it. Oh no, they're falling. They're falling. Go. Get it. Get it. Pop one. Pop one. If I pop one, I win. Oh my god. It's just bouncing off there. I did it. I did it. That gave me the biggest part of my life. What about what am I doing with my life? I'm having an existential crisis. Nope. Oh, I just knocked my head. No, I can't even do it from here. Okay, I somehow managed to do one. Look, proof! I popped this shit. The pink one's dead because of me. Only 49 balloons left to go. Am I gonna be able to pop them all? Probably not. Am I gonna be able to pop one more? Probably not. After trying and trying, I give up. I managed to pop one balloon. It's a shitty idea. This whole video is shit. All these video ideas are shit. I'm done looking like a crazy person. I'm done. I'm frustrated. There's like so many left. I finally finished all the inspiration ideas, and my final verdict is it's shit. Let me know if I should do this again. Thanks for watching.